This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
You don't brag about your car's resale value until years later when it proves you made the right call. And Toyota makes that choice easy. For the 6th year in a row, Toyota was named the best resale value brand by Kelley Blue Book, with Camry, Tacoma, and 4Runner all earning best in class. Because when you buy a vehicle that's built to last, you drive away with value you can count on. Shop Toyota.com to learn more. Vehicles projected resale value and best resale value awards are specific to the 2026 model year. For more information, visit KelleyBlueBooksKBB.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Tonight, Britney Spears cuffed and taken into police custody.
Wait, did you guys take my phone?
What the just-released dashcam video and new 911 calls reveal about the night of her DUI arrest.
Almost sideswiped 3 or 4 vehicles.
Then, Matthew Perry's mom goes after her son's personal assistant.
It tears you up.
Her scathing letter to the man who injected the Friend star with the drugs that killed him. Plus, Steven says goodbye. E.T. behind the scenes of Colbert's final late show.
We're outside the Ed Sullivan Theater where at any moment the guests could arrive.
What we know about the top secret farewell celebration, even bigger than you might expect.
Tune in.
And only ET's with the man taking his time slot, Byron Allen, on their emotional meeting.
He cried. I cried. I mean, we really connected.
Plus, Netflix roast backlash.
They're racist. They're bigots. They're sexist.
The jokes that didn't land.
Her husband committed suicide 3 years into their marriage. How did he last that long?
And why Sheryl Underwood's getting the last laugh.
Well, they shot at the Queen and they missed.
E.T. starts now.
It's the new video Britney Spears doesn't want you to see. Hello and welcome to Entertainment Tonight. First, it was the newly released 911 calls from drivers who witnessed her on the road. And now, the police dashcam video of Britney's DUI arrest in March.
That's Britney in handcuffs. In new video obtained by E.T. after she is taken into custody, you can hear her talk to officers in a British accent.
My what? Are you trying to hurt me?
No, I'm not.
Earlier, 2 officers conduct a field sobriety test on the side of the road, which she failed. At the police station, she asked about her phone.
Wait, did you guys take my phone?
The CHP arrested Britney for DUI just minutes after drivers flooded 911 with calls claiming she was driving erratically, similar to this video of her black BMW swerving last October.
It's almost sideswiped 3 or 4 vehicles. It's in and out of lanes, erratically slamming on the brakes. It's driving at high speeds. I'm just worried that they're going to crash into somebody.
E.T. also obtained this March police report, which alleges an officer detected a, quote, distinct odor of an alcoholic beverage from her car. When asked about it, Britt allegedly told the officer, "I could probably drink 4 bottles of wine and take care of you. I'm an angel." The report claims the 44-year-old took prescription drugs earlier in the day, including Prozac and Adderall, which Britney wrote about in her memoir.
Do you want to know my drug of choice? The only thing I really did except for drinking? Adderall, the amphetamine that's given to kids for ADHD. Adderall made me high, yes. But what I found far more appealing was that it gave me a few hours of feeling less depressed.
I just want to be a happy person.
The former pop star pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge of wet, reckless driving 17 days ago and is currently serving 12 months of probation. And we have more legal news. Matthew Perry's family is blasting his former assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, who is set to be sentenced next Wednesday.
You think it was justice served now?
Well, we're not done yet.
Matthew's mom, Suzanne, who is married to Dateline NBC correspondent Keith Morrison, wrote a victim impact statement calling Iwamasa an enabler who injected Matthew with ketamine on the day that he died.
I would like to be remembered as somebody who his paramount thing is that he wants to help people.
Iwamasa apparently insisted on speaking at the Friend star's funeral. Matthew's sister calls that a, quote, cruel joke. He didn't just take my brother's life, he tainted our final memories of saying goodbye.
People who have put themselves in the business of supplying people with the drugs that'll kill them, that they are now on notice. You're going down, baby.
At the end of the day, this is just a sad and heartbreaking story. All right, let's switch gears to Stephen Colbert. We are just hours away from Stephen's final TV farewell and the end of The Late Show's iconic 33-year reign. Our Emily Curl is there.
Dearly beloved,
we are gathered here
today to celebrate a thing called life.
We're outside the Ed Sullivan Theater where at any moment the guests could arrive. And by the way, this is new. Normally you can see when guests come in and out of the building, but they are keeping it very top secret.
We have only one more show left, and it is our...
Here's what we know about Stephen's swan song. The show will be extended to 90 minutes. Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel are airing repeats so they can sit in the audience with the Strike Force 5. As for his final guests,
a lot of cops, so it's definitely someone big. We've only seen shoes, but I don't know anyone's shoes.
George Clooney remains the biggest fan theory since he was the first guest, but Stephen says his true Hail Mary booking would be Pope Leo. He even wrote directly to His Holiness with an invitation.
If we can get the Pope here, that would be amazing. Even if we did it virtual.
Final week, Steve. I love this for us.
And starting tomorrow, Byron Allen's long-running series, Comics Unleashed, takes over Stephen's time slot.
Byron Allen!
I was exclusive with the billionaire media mogul who told me about the emotional meal he shared with Stephen just after The Late Show was canceled.
We shared stories. We talked about our love of talk shows, Johnny Carson, making people laugh. We shared our pain, our ups, our downs. He cried, I cried. I mean, we really connected. So when he got the word that I'd gotten the show, he texted me and said, wouldn't it be great if Johnny Carson saw us at this moment?
You had to be touched when you got that.
Oh my God. You know, but that's who he is. He's just a good human being.
Is there anything you can tell us about the first show?
You're gonna see new comedians that you've never heard of before. You know, because the show's been around for 20 years and we've had on over 1,000 comedians. An unknown Kevin Hart, an unknown Chelsea Handler, Tiffany Haddish, Sheryl Underwood. And Friday at 11:35, I guarantee you, you're going to laugh so hard, you may need to call for oxygen.
Let's move on to the fallout after Kevin Hart's roast. Sheryl Underwood and Chelsea Handler sounding off on some very controversial jokes.
Her husband committed suicide 3 years into their marriage. I've been sitting next to her for 2 hours and I have to ask, how did he last that long?
A lot of people were taken aback by that joke.
You should be. It's in poor taste, but that's how they roast now.
Her husband who jumped off a building and he died from that.
They hit you in a different way.
I swear to God, I called her before this to ask if that was okay.
And we talked about it. They came with respect, but I didn't know exactly what they were going to say. But I thought it was odd.
I was with Sheryl last night, 10 days after Tony Hinchcliffe and Shane Gillis shockingly went off about the 1990 tragedy that left an enduring heartbreak.
I couldn't get to him, and it was very painful for me. I was like, Lord, send me the words while I'm listening to what people are saying. And
the words came to you.
My husband only died once. You die every night with them whack-ass jokes you be telling. Well, they shot at the Queen and they missed, and I lit them up in the forum.
If she said she's fine with that, she's fine with that. I wasn't fine with that.
On Dion Cole's Funny Knowing You podcast, Chelsea went further, making claims about Tony and Shane after this moment.
The black community is so proud of you right now. George Floyd is looking up at us all, laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
It's just that they're racist, that they're bigots, that they're sexist.
When asked for comment, Tony's rep referred us to Shane, who tells E.T., quote, I am glad she's capitalizing.
People should be upset like the George Floyd jokes. I told Tony Hinchcliffe, you got to deal with the Floyd family, and they got hands.
Do you think that they will change the roast, that they will not go
as low or be as vicious going forward?
Oh, absolutely not. I think people are sharpening up their pens as we speak.
In fact, Sheryl is getting the last laugh, announcing her own Netflix comedy special, which is set for next year with Kevin Hart executive producing.
Free speech is alive and well.
Sheryl, you were the real winner at that roast. All right, turning to the Survivor 50 finale, which came with a live TV mix-up and one winning redemption arc.
The winner of Survivor 50, Aubrey.
I mean, I love Survivor, and it's been 10 years of my life. The first time I played, I was 30. I'm 40 now.
And not only $2 million, but a car.
I thought I was gonna lick the tires. They're so clean and beautiful. I don't know, I was shocked. This is wild.
But not as wild as the snafu that happened on live TV. Jeff Probst accidentally revealing Rizzo was eliminated before they rolled the clip of him actually losing.
Rizzo, you become the final member of our jury. Take a spot over here. What just happened?
They didn't show the fire.
Fire hasn't happened yet.
Huh?
The fire hasn't happened yet. Keep going.
I'm not even sure what's happened, but up next, we're gonna have one final surprise for the players.
Our ET producer inside captured Jeff, still confused as the show went to a commercial break.
We showed the wrong. So I came out too soon.
To get the news that I lost without seeing it was a little weird, but ultimately, I'm so grateful for the experience.
Well, these two survivors didn't win, but they scored roles on the new season of The White Lotus thanks to their fellow contestant, Mike White.
Charlie and Camilla. Charlie and Camilla.
Me, Mike, and Camilla had a ton of fun out there.
When do you guys go to shoot? He's going first.
Yeah, I'm going pretty soon.
Is there anyone in particular you're excited to act with?
Laura Dern, she was in a Taylor Swift music video. So, okay, we'll talk about that hopefully if I get to meet her.
You're welcome.
Still ahead,
Welcome back, everybody,
to Entertainment Tonight.
an ET takeover that'll leave you dead.
Where are you going? Are you seeing a ghost?
If you're a fan of ghosts, or even if you're not, why our interview with Utkarsh Ambudkar will leave you laughing all the way to the grave.
The little one today, she goes, I got a secret for you. I love you so much, and I pooped in my pants.
Then breaking TV news.
This upcoming 6th season will be our final.
Details as Emily in Paris comes to an end.
Au revoir. Bye.
Hilary Duff, John Legend, Nikki Glaser, and Paula Abdul are among the presenters just added to the American Music Awards lineup Monday on CBS and Paramount+. Hey everybody, it's Kevin Frazier. The ET Podcast is a great listen when you're on the go, but the TV show, even better to watch every weekday when you're at home. Check your local listings for where ET airs in your market or go to etonline.com.
Everyone learns a language for different reasons. Maybe you want to watch K-dramas without subtitles or talk with family members in their native language. Your life is unique. Your language learning should be too. Rosetta Stone, the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years, just launched Rosetta Stone Sapphire, a new app that combines its proven immersion method with the latest innovation in technology to help you learn faster, personalize your lessons, and have more fun along the way. Most language apps teach the same generic topics. Sapphire helps you focus on what you actually want to talk about, whether that's travel, family, work, or your favorite hobbies. If you want to take your language skills to the next level, don't wait to try Rosetta Stone Sapphire. Listeners can get 20% off their Rosetta Stone Sapphire subscription when they sign up today. You'll get unlimited access to all 25 Rosetta Stone languages, plus all the new Sapphire learning tools. Visit rosettastone.com/audio to redeem your 20% off. That's rosettastone.com/audio and start learning a language for real.
I always know when a big holiday shopping weekend is coming because there are sales everywhere telling me to shop now or miss out. But when I shop at Bob's Discount Furniture, I never have to miss out because Bob's has the latest summer styles at everyday low prices. Plus, Bob's has tons of real 5-star reviews for me to rely on, which is how I found a real marble elm dining set with over 600 5-star reviews, the Copper Radiance mattress, which over 400 Bob's customers say will give you 5-star sleep, the ultra comfy Phantom reclining sofa, which boasts over 1,000 5-star reviews, and the customizable modular Bob sectional, which not only costs just $250 per piece, but has over 1,700 5-star reviews.
So when you're ready to skip the holiday weekend gimmicks and score 5-star style for every room in your home, listen to the smartest shoppers around and shop at Bob's Discount Furniture, where America shops for furniture.
Welcome back, everybody, to
Entertainment Tonight. The wait is almost over. The big Ghost finale airs tonight on CBS. And look who's making a house call. One of our faves, me, Utkarsh Ambudkar. Hi, Nichelle. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
Swish.
You are off the charts, and I want to talk about a lot, but first we got to get to this season finale for Ghost, because people have been waiting for it.
The season 5 finale being an hour long is a huge new sort of adventure for us.
I've sold my controlling interest in Woodstone B&B.
Was it to someone famous? Chateau Chalamet has a nice ring to it. Get a hold of yourself, woman. He's so small, it drives me crazy.
And this last episode, it's like National Treasure meets Indiana Jones meets Ghost.
I think a snake went right through my face.
And then our cliffhanger is like one of those Macaulay Culkin Home Alone moments.
You got a good-looking face.
Somebody has to. Yeah, my wife will jump kick you in the chest. She's the strongest woman I've ever met inside and out. And our kids take after her sense of bravery. The little one today, we do this thing where we whisper secrets to each other. I said, I got a secret to tell you. I love you so much. And she goes, I got a secret for you. I said, what is it? And she goes, I love you so much, and I pooped in my pants.
Coming up, star styles around the globe. Zendaya stuns, then rips a look straight off the runway. Plus, the Devil Wears Prada cast collides. And Lizzo with 4 hands?
What the hell?
The wild looks in Cannes. Then, Geena Davis throws it back to Thelma and Louise.
A scene where we have a car driving over the cliff.
Or did it?
Why her new series from the team behind Stranger Things may not be what it seems.
That's one of the best parts.
I think you feel the party and you feel the joy and the togetherness.
It was a mini Devil Wears Prada reunion with Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Anna Wintour at the Louis Vuitton show in New York.
Have fun.
Emma Stone, Kate Blanchett, Amy Adams. The seats were packed with star power. Zendaya rocked a silver mini, but loved the collection so much she wore one of the looks for the after party. Meanwhile, over in Cannes,
I'm just living to my fullest.
Lisa Rinna rocked her third wild hairdo this week. Heidi Klum brought her husband and model son Henry. Tara Reid opted for this Cher number, and Lizzo hit the carpet with 2 extra hands.
How would you describe this new era, Lizzo?
Before that, the Grammy winner cleared up some confusion responding to this tweet. Just found out Lizzo's Instagram name is Lizzo Be Eating and not Lizzo Beating. The Grammy winner said, fun fact, I started my IG as a food blog when I was broke so I could eat for free, but then my music blew up.
I've been training for this all week.
My music is all about positivity. I just remain true to myself, and now the world is ready for Lizzo.
And it's a sad goodbye to all the fashion we see on Emily in Paris. The TV news announced today, season 6 will be the last.
I can't wait for all of the magic ahead and to celebrate our final season with you in the most chic way yet.
Filming is currently underway in Greece. That's where Lucas Bravo's hot chef, Gabrielle, asked Emily to meet him at the end of season 5.
Bye.
I think it would be a beautiful way to close the circle, to end things.
A bientôt.
So while that Netflix show is coming to an end, the team behind Stranger Things is getting a fresh start with The Burrows. It gives you all the feels of The Upside Down with some big stars mixed in. Our Cassie Delore is with the cast.
When you each found out who was going to be a part of this series, what was your reaction?
I actually began to wonder, how long is it going to be before they fire me? When I heard that Alfred was, going to be the keystone of this thing, and now he's going to get to teach us all how to look good in suspenders. Just so you know.
Oh, man!
It was just great to know it was going to be about the work, and in between the work, it was going to be about the fun. It was going to be about what do you call it?
The hang.
The hang.
The hang.
Baby.
In our spare time on weekends and everything, we were getting together.
Well, we were in Albuquerque. We had to create our entertainment.
Everybody's trying to figure out what to do with the time you got left.
Attaboy, Sam.
The Duffer Brothers say their very bingeable Netflix show that's streaming now shares DNA with Stranger Things. You got a group of misfits fighting an otherworldly evil, except this time, instead of kids in Hawkins, Indiana, it's adults in a retirement community.
There are wonders in the burrows, tucked away, hidden, buried.
You know, I love that the characters are free spirit and kind of a badass.
Gina, we have to talk about the nod to Thelma and Louise. There is a scene where we have a car driving over the cliff. When you saw that that was going to be happening, how happy did it make your heart?
Or did it? You know, it was a little weird. I mean, I didn't understand if it was an homage or not, or just accidentally was very similar. Yeah, it was cool.
Still ahead,
I'm a little funny.
the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel gets a release date, when you can see Brad bringing back the role that won him an Oscar.
It's time for 60 Seconds of Steals with MorningSave.com and their ambassador, Amy Paffra. Kicking things off with a doorbuster. Score 71% off this D-Best Products Trolley Dolly foldable rolling tote, which folds flat for compact storage. It's lightweight, has a removable bag with pockets, and the heavy-duty wheels are built to glide over sidewalks, curbs, and even uneven terrain. Hot tip, this would make a great Father's Day gift. Absolutely. How much? And I'll be stealing it for farmers markets. We've seen this for as high as $53, but we have it for $15. We limit our doorbuster to 3 per customer to keep it fair. And speaking of Dad, this 2-pack of the True Flask 40-ounce insulated tumblers is a great gift to keep his drink cold for up to 12 hours or hot for up to 6 hours. They're also BPA-free, made of stainless steel, and feature 2 drinking options with a sip spout or a reusable straw. We've seen this duo for as high as $80, but we have 2 for $19.99. That's 75% off. Get these steals while supplies last at morningsave.com.
Hey, everybody, it's Kevin Frazier. The ET Podcast is a great listen when you're on the go, but the TV show, even better to watch every weekday when you're at home. Check your local listings for where ET airs in your market or go to etonline.com.
As the school year winds down and summer plans start to take shape, it's easy for learning to slip into the background. But it doesn't have to. With IXL, keeping your child's skills sharp is simple, and it only takes a few minutes a day. IXL is an award-winning online platform that helps kids truly understand what they're learning. Whether they're building confidence in math, strengthening reading and writing skills, or reviewing key science concepts, IXL makes learning clear and engaging. Designed for students from pre-K through 12th grade, IXL uses personalized interactive content that adapts to your child's level and pace, so they're always learning exactly what they need. Studies show kids who use IXL score higher on tests, proven in all 50 states. It's an easy way to keep learning on track now through the summer and into the next school year. With IXL, make an impact on your child's learning. Get IXL now, and listeners can get an exclusive 20% off IXL membership when they sign up today at IXLlearning.com/audio. Visit IXLlearning.com/audio to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price.
Experience a membership that backs your business journey with American Express Business Platinum. When you pay with membership rewards points for all or part of an eligible flight booked with a qualifying airline through Amex Travel, you can get 35% of those points back, up to 1 million points back per calendar year. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
Good sleep is everything. That's why Ollie's Science Bag Support is made with a blend of melatonin and L-theanine for both kiddos and grown-ups. So when your mind won't switch off, you've got something that can help. Your racing thoughts and restless nights won't stand a chance. Find Ollie Sleep Solutions for the whole family at ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
We leave you now with Brad Pitt and news about his return to the role that won him an Oscar. Take care, y'all.
I don't possess many talents, but I know better than getting away with a good story.
The Adventures of Cliff Booth, based on Brad's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood role, will bow into IMAX theaters on November 25th, 4 weeks before it streams on Netflix December 23rd. Brad was spotted filming all over Hollywood. Here he is at a movie theater. The sequel, set in 1977, marks Brad's 4th film with director David Fincher. And while we know Leonardo DiCaprio won't be in it, he told us he'll be watching as a fan.
I'm excited to see that movie and the great Cliff Booth on to different things. But that's an amazing duo. Fincher and Pitt together again in that story, that's incredible.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Spring just slid into your DMs. Grab that boho look for that rooftop dinner, those sandals that can keep up with you, and hang some string lights to give your patio a glow up. Spring's calling. Ross, work your magic.
You can't reason with the sun. Trust us, we've tried. This summer, it's time to put that angry ball of fire on mute. Columbia's Omni-Shade technology is engineered to protect you from the sun's harsh rays that can burn and damage your skin. The sun is relentless, but so is our gear. Level up your summer at Columbia.com to spend more time outside and less time slathering on aloe lotion. You're welcome. Columbia, engineered for whatever.